Tata Sisal Estate Limited is the largest sisal estate in East Africa and employs over 6,000 workers. Many employees have shared concerns about their conditions of employment, involving patterns of precarious temporary employment, subcontracting to non-unionized workers, etc. Workers report that within the estate, the company exerts significant control over the housing, the supply of electricity and household products, and living arrangements. Children of families employed by the company who reach the age of 18 are required to leave company housing. The employment lacks adequate accommodation for pregnancy, breastfeeding, or menstruation needs. Sexual harassment is pervasive, with many women reportedly choosing to remain silent in the face of abuse due to the normalization of this behavior or because the perpetrator is in a powerful position in one of the companies.
ActionAid recently visited a village in the Niger Delta where Shell has left a devastating impact on women farmers and the community. One day, the earth began to tremble, a frightening occurrence that sent everyone in the community, be it children, youths, or the elderly, scrambling for safety. It was later revealed that it was an oil company conducting drilling operations. Soon after, their drilling activities started to spill oil into our river, our primary source of drinking water. Slowly, we all noticed that our once lush farms were losing their vibrancy. For all the diligent farmers in the community, the cassava wouldn't grow beyond a certain height, and the yields were significantly smaller than what we used to harvest. On some farms, cassava trees grew, but there were no fruits to reap. Peppers and vegetables became scarce commodities because they could no longer thrive in the community. It was at this point that our fears were confirmed. The oil company's presence in Erobaro was poised to destroy us.
Mining is a huge driver of economic growth in Ghana, accounting for 5% of GDP. However, not everyone benefits from the vast wealth it generates. Ghana's Mining and Minerals Act of 2006 says mining affected communities should be provided with appropriate housing and compensated for the loss of land, crops, and immovable property. But in reality, many people, especially women, end up worse off. In 2022, the Biu community in Ghana were moved off their traditional lands by a large international mining company and resettled in a new site. According to Teni, a 45-year-old single mother of 6, the resettlement process deprived her community of their livelihood and made life much harder.
Because of the resettlement, I do not have any regular source of income. In the past, I used to work with some small-scale miners, but now I cannot go to the place because all the people have been sent away. At the current settlement, we lack access to water. This has placed a huge burden on most women as we now walk long distances back to our old area to access water.
The Mining and Minerals Act does not provide for free, prior, and informed consent or for dialogue in cases of disputes between mining companies and communities, so cases like Teni's often go unresolved. We are calling on all governments to 1. Increase their engagement in the negotiations for a UN-binding treaty on business and human rights that puts women's rights at the center. 2. Ensure businesses are held accountable for violations of human and environmental rights. 3. Guarantee citizens' right to free, prior, and informed consent. 4. Provide access to reparations and justice for survivors of corporate abuse.